with their iPhone stuff.
Yep.
We got another Android person on
Better
here.
go get an Android.
You know what I'm saying? Can't real fool for this.
Jay Cameron.
Put on in the little chat box, put your @ highlight. And that's everybody, hit everybody what you did.
I'm behind. I ain't get that one, but okay.
What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
Who are we, man?
We Singleton.
And I'm Brown.
We what?
We live. We really live.
Yeah, big
We
time.
really
Yeah.
What's up, my people? Well, let me get this out of the way. Like always, like, subscribe, follow Singleton Brown Live on all platforms. Also on Gift TV, Roku TV, and the title is Gift TV. Check us out. And we just want to come on this new year and enlighten some people, inform some people, educate some people. We're not here for everybody, but we're here for somebody. And we got a special guest in the building, Miss Janice Boger. This lady has many titles. She's a wife, woman of God. Went to Spelman, D.
Yeah.
Spelman, right?
There's only
Mentor
one.
is only one.
What, can I say something?
Go ahead.
So it's Spellman, right?
Yeah,
You know she got the blue on the mic right there, right?
I see
I'm
that.
just saying, yeah, go ahead.
I know you put it right by. She's mentored many, educator, wealth of knowledge, friend, wife, mother, auntie, sister. We can go on and on, but we wanted her to grace our presence tonight and give us some insight on this new year. We call it New Year Solution. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. And I want to bring somebody out I think dear to me and my co-partner Ken's heart, man. Miss Janice Boger. And we're going to just have a good conversation with you all. Chime in, make sure you put comments in the chat, say hi to Miss Janice, ask good questions, and we here just to enlighten you all. So, how you been, man?
What do you mean?
In general, how life been treating
Like, you really want, you know how somebody go, hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
They really don't want to know, bro.
I want to know, man.
No, they just want you to be like, I'm good.
Yeah, I thought you would say that, but I really want to know.
You really want? Come
Yeah.
on. Man, we just started the show. We ain't got the kind of time, man.
Well, give us a nugget then.
I'm just going to say, blessed and highly favored. I'm going to leave it at that.
Miss Janice, how you doing? He acting up already.
I'm great every day, sir.
Okay, y'all two acting. I forgot y'all homeboy girl. We're not gonna start that tonight. So I just want to thank God for us being here, and I know they feel the same. They're being modest right now. They're just now, but we just want to enjoy each other, enjoy life, and speak life. And tonight, like I said, we're gonna jump right into it. I call it New Year's solutions. We want to give a solution that people can use right now. Because Because people always ask me, what could I do right now to change my life? Before I'm gonna start with you. What could a young lady that's struggling with identity, struggling with a walk, struggling with a purpose, what would you tell that young lady on the new year? What should she do? What's one of the main things, you very versed in? You have mentored me, so I know you can give them a nugget or something to help them and get them going, to jumpstart them. Give them a word.
I would say in this new year, just think about it being new you. You have to decide where you've been. You know where that is. You have to decide where you want to go. So in this new year, you want to start thinking and praying about what you can do, what you want to do, what you definitely don't want to do, and that gives you a start. I would also say you need to find a mentor for yourself, or a pastor, or someone that you respect and admire, someone who's done what you want to do maybe, or gone where you want to go, and talk with them. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. If it's rolling, let it roll. And my advice to you would be, make sure you think about who you're going to, because everybody can't handle your thoughts. Everybody can't handle your dreams.
Okay.
And you don't even want to share it with everybody. So just make sure you have thought diligently about what you want and who you need to talk to.
Yeah.
You start now, you come out the gate, huh?
Hey.
Okay.
That's all I can do
That's
between the two of you.
Hey,
Yeah.
dog.
Hey,
You want to go first? Because
go ahead, man.
you know what
Hey,
struck me?
Go ahead.
When you said you have to have a new prayer.
Ooh.
How many of us, because he always get on me for like not praying in front of him, well, how many of us keep praying old prayers?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you have to have a new prayer. It's like you have to have a new word.
Ooh, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, ooh, man, I got my chill, bro. Yes. I got to get on mic. Yeah, I got my chill. But yeah, that got me. I need a new prayer.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I need a new prayer.
And you know what
Yes.
I'm saying, like, you're always giving us nuggets. I just like you speaking life into people already, starting off. And you have mentored and spoke life into countless lives. And those seeds didn't fall on stony ground like the Bible talks about. It didn't fall in the cracks, and people are still living and living the benefits of the words you spoke 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. And I thank God I'm a part of your tree, one of your fruit, So in this new year, I would tell you, make sure you find somebody that you can glean from, that you can learn from, that you admire, that you can see. See, we're looking for an example. Jesus Christ was our example, but then when we get saved, he gives us that example inside of us. And if we walk a certain way, you don't have to have a fish on your car. You don't have to have a cross on your chest. People going to say, there's something different about you. What it is that make you, there's something about you. And it's that God-like spirit that's oozing out of you. And we're not perfect. I'm not perfect. But I promise you, every day I wake up, I'm going to strive to be a little better. I'm better than I was yesterday. And I will tell you that. I tell people you got to have the hard conversation. I wrote that down. Who have you put first in your life? That's a question I had to ask myself. Who is first in your life? Ask that question. It's a new year. Who have you put on the pedestal? Have you put God on the pedestal? Have you took him off the pedestal? You put something else on the pedestal? If you have the order wrong, you're going to lose every time. God has set it up in a good order. God, you, family, and then everything else. So, and I'm talking to men, it's very specific. God, your purpose, your wife, kids, if you got that, and then the world. So you got to line that thing up in this new year. You can't keep going in this new year, another year, without your purpose. And I tell people, I was talking about earlier, if people have, what is your purpose? How do I find it? I would tell you, start with serving. God don't make it hard. He served us. He sent his son to serve us with his life. He sent the disciples. He sent all these things to serve us. So if you're looking for your purpose, start with serving with your gifts, talents, and skills. You can start at your home. You can start in your community. It ain't for you. Ain't gotta look forward to start. Some people don't even want to start, but they cry about they don't know what their purpose is. What you gotta say about that, Ken?
What you say, man?
About your purpose.
What you talking about?
Where should you start?
Start with.
Where have you started? What
I
is your
just woke
purpose?
up,
You want
man.
to tell them I know you're messing with me.
I'm at the.
I know you are. Your purpose. You know, you speak on that.
No, once you realize what your purpose, man, you start now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why we used to do the New Year's resolutions, and it's like,
Yeah.
why wait till December to become new? You know, it's
Yeah.
like,
What you waiting on?
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do that, man. It's like somebody saying that I'm gonna get my life right before Jesus comes.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? But it says we don't know the day or the hour when he coming,
Yes.
right? But here's what people miss it: you don't know the day or the hour when you leaving.
Ooh, that's good.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not about when he coming; it's get it right before you leave.
Yes.
You know, but if you go to church, get it right before he come. Man, go look at them cemeteries.
Full,
A lot of people gone and he ain't come back yet.
huh? Yeah.
So it's not about when he comes; it's about when you leave it. Nigga, so if you gonna start to make a change, you start now. I don't care if it's with your diet. I don't care if it's a relationship. I don't care with a job. You start now because you don't know if you got tomorrow.
I like that.
You don't know if you got tomorrow. So yeah. But the easiest way to change is shift. And it's like in the Bible it tells us we're not conformed but transformed through the renewing of our mind.
Yeah.
That's because when you become a new creature, you become a man or woman of God, don't nothing change in your environment. But it changes in your head
Yes.
and how you think, how you move. You know, that helps order your steps. And it's like, let's say you're a rocket, right? And a rocket shoots straight up in the air and you got your trajectory, right? The slightest little shift will alter your destination. Okay? But a lot of us, we've been doing it like this traditionally all our life. Mama and them, grandmama and them, we moving just like this. But if you just shift your mindset just a little bit and just go just a little right, you'll end up somewhere else. Somewhere else. So, with that said, if you look at your people and you don't like where they at, don't do what they've been doing. Shift.
Sure.
Do something different. That's for the land of the big back people. Let's go.
There you go. It'll take him long. Very controversial, there, young man.
I'm just saying.
Another tough question. You got to ask yourself at the beginning of the year. This is the beginning, not the first month. What's holding you back? Sit down with a piece of paper. What's going on? What's holding
Yeah.
you back? Is it people, circumstances, you? Is it you? It ain't all them people outside of you. Is it them voices inside of you holding you back? What does your self-talk look like? I am creative. I am motivated. I am a man of God. I am going to help somebody. I am going to make it. Do you talk to yourself like that? I do. I have to. I am creative. I am an author. I am the first millionaire in my family to break generational curses. If not you, who? What kind of conversation you having with yourself? What are these things or these voices or these self-talks? What is it doing to you? You got to have these tough conversations now. You can't wait. We keep rolling over, doing the same things. What does your circle look like? Who you hang with? Yeah, I would tell you. You're the closest of 5 people you hang around. That can be spouses, friends, family. Who you hang around? And if your circle not growing, you need to add somebody to the circle. You need to excuse yourself. I'm gonna say that again. If your circle not growing and you're not getting the results you need to either add somebody to the circle that's gonna help everybody, or you need to excuse yourself and go find a circle that's gonna help you grow. Because if you ain't growing, you're dying. I was taught that. I know people that I started with, and they have watched me become this person I am today. And it wasn't easy, but it was necessary. Because I said, it got to be more out of life than where I was. And I'm just foolish enough to believe what God has told me. And that leads me to my next point. What is your vision for yourself? You say how people perish for the lack of vision and knowledge.
Yeah.
And I feel like God has given us all a vision for our lives. And that's why this year I did a vision board. I think everybody should have something to strive for. Everybody should have something to wake up for. What are you waking up for? You know some people that wake up and don't have a reason? Oh, wow. And if you don't have a reason, somebody gonna give you one. So let's have a vision for yourself, a vision board. Put it somewhere where you can see it every day. Don't just do it. I've seen people do it and just put it somewhere. I look at mine twice a day now. When I wake up and before I go to bed. And I have my affirmations. This stuff I ain't never all the stuff I done did in my life, I had never had a vision board. And God said, boy, you need a vision. Where we going? Boy, we gotta create a whole nother you. What it looks like. He started asking me these questions. I'm like, and God do talk to you. Are you listening? Are you sensitive enough to hear the voice of God? People ask me that. Are you listening? He sent warnings, people, circumstances to get your attention. This is a new year. The Bible said we need to be a new you. That starts with the mindset. It all rolls together. And what is your mind set for? Or your thermostat or a thermometer? One sets the whole atmosphere, and one just checks the temperature and go along with everybody else doing. I'm gonna leave that alone. You done got me started.
Man, go ahead. You
Y'all
cooking.
good?
Hey.
He's out cooking. He's so funny,
Hey,
man.
I'm checking it out. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
man, it's a new year, man. Like I said, if people knew what I done walked through, they'll clear the way. But I realized, also, what I'm saying, that hard conversation, who you got to let go? What things you got to let go? What bad habits you got to let go? Because I seen every rocket that they done put, that leave off that stand, they got some things that's them thrusters, huge. But when it gets so high, those things fall off.
Unknown caller.
We got a caller. Boy, this is about to get good. Here we go. Who the call is? Y'all put something in the chat. Let us know where you're from.
Call from Dominique.
Dominique, okay.
To
Y'all,
accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
y'all put something in the chat. Comments, likes, concerns, questions. We here to answer. 3 is one of my favorite numbers. Hey, how you doing?
Dominique?
Hey, how you doing? You doing all right?
I'm good. I can't even see y'all live.
You can't see us live? What are you on?
Oh,
You on YouTube, Instagram? What are you on? Facebook?
YouTube? You see it on Facebook?
hold on. No, because I was on Facebook and Facebook, y'all was still showing waiting.
I think that was earlier.
Check again. We've been updated, ma'am.
Yeah, check it out. While you on there, you got a question for us?
I don't know what the topic is today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Oh, so the topic is this is a new year, and we talking about New Year solutions. And if you want to ask us a question about, and we giving there's some nuggets and encouraging people to do a little better with themselves and come up with new solutions, new mindset. Might have to change your circle. You might have to let some people go, let some circumstances go, let some habits go to become a better version of yourself. So, and you can ask us anything. We also got a guest in the studio, one of a young lady that I look up to, and I ask her questions when I need to ask questions.
Oh, okay.
I know.
The only thing,
Go ahead.
the only thing only is make money.
Oh, how to make some money?
oh, you got the right person.
Oh, so I was taught this too. I had a mentor, and he told me one time I was complaining about the same thing about 20 years ago. And you know what he told me? I'm gonna ask you this: do you have an oven at your house?
Yes,
Do it work?
yes.
How often do you use it during the week? It's 7 days in a week. How many days? Give me how many days you use it, your oven.
7 days.
Use your oven 7 days a week?
I cook every night.
No. Do you use your oven though? You use the oven or the stove? I ain't say the stove.
Every day.
Okay.
She from
So-
the land of the big back.
So, so I was told like if you can use. A lot of people don't use their oven. Sometimes even in the Word of God, God will say, "What you got in your hand? What you got at your house?" And sometimes we look outside of ourselves for the answers. And My mentor was telling me, hey man, if you got that oven and you're not using it 7 days a week like you say you're using it, and you're not at least baking some cookies and start selling them, you should never talk about making no money because you're abusing that oven. You ever thought about making some cookies, some raisin cookies, something simple?
I don't bake cookies. I can bake cake.
Okay. See, there we go. We own to something. Have you ever thought about selling your cakes?
I don't want to do that for a living.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait. First question. No, I gotta know this. First question. Can you cook?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know why yes.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
So,
Cause she can sell all day,
I
but she
know.
can't cook. I mean,
I know it. So if that is cooking not your thing, I would tell you this though: to sit down with yourself with a blank piece of paper and sit down all the things that you do well, and then after that, you see where they overlap, and if some of them overlap, you can sit down and use those things and try to monetize those things that you're good at. But first of all, you got to know yourself, your gifts, talents, and skills. Everybody, God has given everybody a measure of something they're good at. And if you can sit down with a blank piece of paper and come up with some ideas for yourself or what you're good at, maybe you can turn that into a product or a service. Because in this season, you're going to need a product or service. Everything has shifted. Everything is turning. AI, computers, robots. I'm telling you, if you don't pay attention, you're going to miss it. So even getting online, how to cook eggs. You say you can cook 7 days a week. You should have that camera turned on and start filming yourself and put it on. There's basic meals. A lot of people don't know how to cook now. But there's how to cook rice. Everybody don't know how to cook rice. That's why they got rice cookers. I'm giving you something now. I know how to cook rice. My mama taught me. Yes, sir.
what's the recipe? Cause my daddy taught me. What's the recipe?
Well, everybody gonna be different. You from Florida, from Louisiana.
Okay.
I put a little butter in mine.
I'm talking about regular rice. I ain't talking
Just
about
regular
dirty rice, beans, just rice.
Just straight rice. Just
Okay.
straight rice.
First of all, what rice do you cook?
So we got we got the two kind. They got the what's the name of that? It's a woman's name. What's the name?
That's my daughter's name.
That's the one. That's the one my mama said. The other rice don't taste right, son, because it's not all clumped together. What's her name? What's the name of the rice?
What's my daughter's name?
Jasmine rice.
There
You gotta have the right
There
rice.
you
So
go, yes.
see what I'm saying? So yeah. So we talking to her, man. We talking about me and you cooking rice later.
While they're talking about rice,
See what
how
I'm
many,
saying? See what I'm saying, man?
what I would suggest is find out what you're passionate about, because you can have skills, you can have talents, but if it's not your passion, I believe that once you find your passion, what you love, what you can do without somebody paying you for it, you get that locked in, then they'll start paying you for it. I love working with kids. My passion became being an educator, and I did that very well, to the point where I was willing to go to work even if I knew I wasn't being paid for all that I did. But eventually I got to the point where the salary became pretty good.
So your passion, get to yourself, write down gifts, talents, skills, and your passion. What are you passionate? What are you passionate about?
When I was much younger, I was passionate about drawing, so I draw a lot. But now, I don't know what that is.
Okay, so you got a little searching to do, but I would advise you to start tonight. Cause I don't know how old you are, but you don't know the day of the hour. We just talked about that earlier before you even got here. So this is a good time for you to sit down and the thing about it, you can try some things. You saying art, you say you can cook. You say you 7 days a week. I'm just saying what's going on now. Everybody's gonna be on the internet, and everybody's cooking. So I think that'll be a good thing. Everybody got to eat. The drawing, you can take your creativity from the drawing, and you just got to learn how to be more creative with yourself, because you're gonna have to think outside the box in this season. And you don't have to stay the same. You have to stay where you are. You got to start today. You can't keep waiting. I don't know what you're waiting on. What are you waiting on?
Man, this I
I
know.
don't know. I originally was researching how to do day trading.
Okay.
Because I went dibble and dabble in the stock market.
It's no excuse for nobody not to get anything they want on the internet at this point. If you spend enough time, you get a degree on that. So I would advise you to continue. If that's what you want to do, I think you need to start and continue. I think you need to dedicate some time every day to learning. You know, it take a little time, but learning, and then you might have to invest some money and get a mentor that's already doing it, and they'll help you along the way where you don't make too many mistakes. That's what a mentor, Ms. Bogle talk about getting a mentor, somebody you look up to. So you can pay a little money and then they help you with the learning curve and you get to where you need to be. So that's another good one. Did I answer your question?
Yes. I need to stop procrastinating.
Yeah, I ain't want to say that, but yeah. That's another thing. That's like that's just a stagnant state. That's fear. That's worried about what other people think about you. That's failure. People worry about failing. There's a lot of things that procrastination comes to pretty much paralyze you, and it wants you to stay in that same. It keeps you comfortable. Sometimes you know that old version don't want to see that new version of you, and you know they fight against each other. That's that procrastination. There you go. That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay, you got a little homework to do. Any other questions for us?
No, I've just been on the fence about making passive income.
Okay. Well, yeah, you got all kind of people online. I don't think you're gonna have no problem if you keep searching.
Yeah.
Seeking, you will find.
Just don't do the fans only thing. You be all right.
Oh Lord. She said it's the other way around.
What?
It's the other way around.
Only fans?
That's it.
See, I don't even know because I ain't got no
Me,
account.
I see that. I'm like, yeah, boy.
Oh, you got an account?
No, I ain't never had an account.
Oh,
I ain't about to
okay.
give my money away. I don't.
Oh, okay. I don't know how that work though.
I see. No, they.
I ain't got enough information on that.
That's a whole nother world.
Whole nother world. You know, because of
What you talking
because of OnlyFans, remember when Cash App first came out, you can put any name, any
Yeah.
no information, because the people making so much money on OnlyFans and using Cash App. Now you have to have your real Social Security number, real name, because they get taxed on that now.
Oh man, up to a certain point. Huh?
Yeah, because they're
Wow.
making so much money and they get paid with Cash App. They're like, no, that's a revenue stream. So they got it now where they monitor your Cash App and then you get a 1099 on that.
You got another question?
No, that's why I know that.
I know. I'm just asking questions. You got any other question for us?
No, I don't have another question. That's it.
Okay. Well, thank you for calling in. We're gonna get back to
Wait, hold on. Let's not wait. How you doing? Hey, Leek, how you doing?
I'm good.
Okay. We didn't want to attack you, make you feel pressure. Just want to make sure everything good with you.
She
No,
called.
I'm good.
She called us.
How the kids?
Improving their behavior now that I've taken away TV
Mm-hmm.
and phonics. The only thing they got now is just reading.
Okay. All right. Hey, my offer still stands. If you want us to start doing FaceTime with them or something like that, we can start off like that before they get here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me know when. You know, we set it up. You know, this is a new year. We're gonna have new solutions to old problems.
Okay. Okay. My mother said hi about that.
Oh, okay. I would go get her. She upstairs, but we on the show.
You a clown, man.
Well, tell your mama say hello.
She heard you.
Okay. Make sure she like and subscribe. Okay. Hey, we about to move on now, but hey, you welcome to call us back anytime.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You have a good one. That's one of our biggest fans. All right.
Yeah. Like always, leave a comment, concern, call in. We here to give some solutions, give some advice. We got a wealth of knowledge sitting up here.
Yes.
Oh yes. Business owners, mother, fathers, to raise their kids. They're on to their growing grandkids at this point. To raise some other people's kids. Let's go there. To taught other people's kids. Wow. The tour of the world. A little traveling, a lot of traveling going on. This call to ask us been married for 47 years. 46 years of marriage.
See, correctly, you quick.
Yeah.
46.
46 years. 46 years married.
Every day counts.
Every day
day
okay. Oh, okay.
Every day counts, man. She go down in the Hall of Fame, you know, of educators, principals. Been teacher of the year. I can go on and on, you know what I'm saying. Also, I'm pretty sure. Bo, can you? This is a new year, and I do a lot of this. Setting goals. What would you say to somebody about setting goals? I set goals.
Everyone needs to have goals, because if you don't know where you're going, how you gonna get there?
Yes, ma'am.
And also, if you have goals, that means you have plans to reach those goals. And people don't plan on failing; they just fail to plan.
Ooh.
So I believe that first you got to know what you want to do in life, and then you have to set out writing down the plan. You got to write it down. You can't just put it out there in the atmosphere, because that's just a thought. It's like almost like a dream. A dream is nothing but thoughts until you start doing something about them. So my goal every day is to wake up each and every day to see who I can help. That's my immediate goal. But then I have goals for my children. I have goals for my grandchildren. I have goals for myself that will help them get to where they want to go. But you got to have goals. You have to, if you're going to be successful in life.
Like that.
I like that, you know what I'm saying? And I look back, I found a tablet. That time me and my wife were setting goals since 2002. Every year we would set goals. And I look back, I found a tablet, and I was like, oh my God. I have accomplished all the things that I wrote down. I had time I was trying to get my master's, and then after that we're trying to buy a house, and we was raising kids, and we were trying to start a business, and all these things, and we was at the beginning of it. And now I look back, I accomplished, and that taught me a lot. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2 and 3, it say, write the vision down, make it plain. You got to write it down. You got to have something for God to work with. So I would advise everybody to sit down with a piece of paper. And God give you that blank piece of paper, everybody. He give everybody a blank piece of paper every day to write on. Every day you can start off with a blank piece of paper, every day. Just like he give us a blank slate every day. We don't always get it right that day, but if you wake up and your eyes open, you get to thank him for waking up and have that blank slate to write on. Whatever you're going to write on for that day. Hopefully there's some goals that can help you get to your destination. First of all, you got to have somewhere you want to go. Ask the question, where you want to go? You know, even when you got a plan, you got to have a meal plan, a workout plan. You got to set goals and stuff for them things. So why not have goals and a plan for your own life? What your 5-year plan look like? What goals going to get you there? What vehicle you need to take? So just some hard conversation that I feel like we all got to have at some point in your life. And it leads me to the next one, and pretty much another solution is our health. Mental and physical, emotionally, spiritual. I think I've been sick in a lot of areas of my life. Just because people don't see it, you just don't. You can walk around and smile and fool other people. But I'm just transparent. I'm just a person that, I'm an open book. I wrote a book, so, you know, a lot of people don't open it already. So I don't mind sharing. Everybody need to sit down and or go to the doctor and get well. The doctor is God. You call him whoever you want to call. I call him Jesus, God. And you need to have a conversation and pray and really, really ask him to help you. And if you're physical, you need to go to the doctor. I believe in God touching the doctors to give them what they need to keep me here, because I got a purpose and I got things to do and people to see and people to help. So we got a lot of sick people in this world. And they, you know, they put on the nice clothes and drive the nice cars and nice houses, travel the world, but they sick. Some of them don't even want to look at themselves in the mirror. But I'll tell you this, you can fool everybody else, you can try to get away from everybody else, but you got to be with you at all times. You can't escape that person. Remember that.
a question.
Yes, sir.
What do you do when you sick of you?
That's a good question. Say that
Yeah.
louder. Maybe you say that again.
What did you do when you sick of you?
So I think I've been there before.
Really?
Oh yeah, when you done hit your rock bottom, you've been in sin, and you're tired. And you at the bottom, ain't nothing else. You don't even want to deal with you. It smells a bad way. You don't even want to put up with you.
You sound like you about to go prodigal son, but go ahead.
Hey, down with the pigs. And something hits you. You got to come to yourself. When you get tired, like, okay. Because if not, you're going to leave here.
Yeah.
So that's when it's like, okay, tough question. No, why am I here? Am I here to live this kind of life? Or am I a king's kid?
See?
Who am I for? What am I doing? Have anybody? Boy, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been there. I ain't the only one. I'm just here to tell you, I'm not the only one. I'm not scared because I know a lot of people, women and men, have been in that pig pen and have been in a place where they don't even like themselves. They smile for everybody else, but they don't even like themselves. Yeah, what do you do?
What's the topic of the show today?
New Year's solutions.
So when you get sick of you got to come up with a new solution.
A new solution.
Yeah.
What that looks like. We know. I've been out shoot. You better crawl to the altar, get something. Hey, you better get some God in you because you empty.
You could be like David. You got to get up and you got to take them old rags off. You got to put them clothes on. You going to the temple.
Them
You know
old
what I'm saying?
clothes, them old ideas, old friends. I like that. Don't get me started. Take them old ways off. Oh man, that's full.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't keep going where you used to go. You can't keep hanging what you used to do. Because people will hold you to who you used to be.
Ooh, hey, right
You
now.
know that, right?
I got a couple people. They walk up on me right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna say, "Wait, man, you from 2024? What that mean? I'm
Yeah.
in 2025.
Yeah.
So you got to make an adjustment, or I see you in 2026 if you make it. But right now, nah.
Hey, you gonna laugh when I say it. You know, a lot of people. And he told me this years ago. He said, you know, a lot of people living they live like a squirrel. I said, what you mean? He said, you ever seen a squirrel? That's why they always get hit. They can't make a decision. Go across the road, don't go across the road. Bam! Just go across the road. So, more of the story is, we got to make a decision to choose you tonight.
Yeah.
That was the squirrel. I'm telling you, that squirrel. Everybody seen that squirrel and get ran over. So, life has been running you over. When that gonna stop? When you gonna stop? When is it gonna stop? What it gonna take? God only give you so many chances now. You know, everybody don't get too many chances. Before destruction, you give you a warning. And boy, I had used up all my level of warning, everything. Boy, I done been there. I guess that's for somebody. You know what I'm saying? When is enough?
I ain't gonna say nothing about the 77 times 7, but you know.
Hey, we need to do better. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had a question up there. What was it? Something about being the goals being realistic. What was it? Boy, that's a good one there.
What goals are not realistic?
I'm not sure. How to set realistic goals, smart goals. Let me. I think my goal was unrealistic every time. So I don't know. I'm gonna be biased on that. Now some people are like, yeah, you gotta be realistic with yourself, but I ain't gonna lie. People that even know me, I left home with $75. I don't know. You want to talk to me about that?
Okay.
And I done believe some things. I done came through some things where my people can, from where I'm from, they know. Realistic.
I got one for you.
I graduated 1.9. Realistic. We can go with this all day now.
They actually graduated you?
Hey,
or they
now-
just kicked
now,
you
the
out?
One thing about, even I give y'all two, Florida and Louisiana, our grade scale is kind of, it ain't no weak grade scale. You know, ain't no, this stuff they got a 7 and all that, a C. Nah, it was hard. You had to have a 94 to 100. It wasn't no 90. And so it wasn't, really, I would have been a C student.
Wait.
This time, on this,
Oh,
where I
you
was
saying
seeing
this
grade
time?
scales.
I thought you saying a 1.9 in Louisiana is
Yeah.
a C in Florida. That's what
No,
you're
no,
trying to say?
y'all on the same as us.
He doesn't mean that.
No.
Oh.
I was saying that the grade
Oh,
scale, the way it's
okay.
set up now in these other states is weak.
Oh, okay. Now you can say a 1.9 in Louisiana is a C in Mississippi. I ride with that.
Oh boy, don't even talk about it. Oh,
I
my
got
God.
people in the SIP.
No, I understand. No, but you understand what I'm saying though. It was just context of where you at, and I look at these grading scales. You know, I'm an educator. It's weak.
Okay.
It wasn't no child left behind. I got left behind. They didn't play that. God don't even play that. It's a new year. God don't play that. You gonna keep taking that class over.
Yeah.
in life,
Yeah.
and he gonna leave you right there.
Well, life
Years
like-
going by.
Life like the 6th grade though. You gonna keep repeating until you get it.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. But it's a new era of kids and stuff. Pass you along, fail. Even they give you the fourth place trophy. I ain't never heard of fourth place trophy. Now, if anybody can tell me, I don't remember even when I was growing up. Maybe third place, but after nobody even know. They don't even want to come get that trophy. I don't remember that.
Why is this? You got a 2nd place trophy, right?
Yeah.
What'd you just do?
Shoot, second to first, huh?
You just lost first.
This law first. Yeah, you really
Yeah.
upset still.
Yeah. But okay. Let's go back there. You say the goals, right?
Yeah, realistic.
What's the most used to be the most realistic goal that's no longer don't do that look, man. No, the most okay.
Oh boy.
I'm about to give you the most unrealistic goal for a black child that now is no longer so unrealistic. But it's still tough, it's not unrealistic.
For a black child, there's a couple of them had to go to college.
No,
get married.
nope.
It was
If you're a black child, if you was in
Child.
kindergarten, and you go, I want to be president.
Mhm.
That was unrealistic.
True.
Is it now?
It's been done.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. That
So
you talking the wrong about. I'm unrealistic all day.
basically, I'm trying to tell you, if that goal used to be so unrealistic back in the day, now it's not. What is it that you can't do? What is it that you can't? You can know the moon. You talk to Elon Musk, he got a seat for you.
I wonder if you talk to him, you really be thinking something wrong. What is his goal? You think his goal is realistic?
Huh?
I ain't
Man.
seen one of them that's realistic.
Okay, then I'm gonna start out with Elon Musk. Y'all see him in the U.S., right?
Mhm.
He's from South Africa.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. Do your research.
Oh, I already know.
Okay.
You
Do
know
your
I'm a
research.
conspiracy theorist. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, do your research. Do a deep dive. Do a deep dive. Okay? Matter of fact, I'm gonna take you back. Do a deep dive pre-apartheid about South Africa. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
So you believe? So you for a person in this new year doing realistic goals? I understand you need to see small gain, but eventually you gotta strive a little deeper. Like I was taught, you need to think so big where people think something wrong with you, or people laugh
Yeah,
at you.
that's me. I'm shoot for the stars.
That's when God can get in it, right, Ms. Bogan?
I was about to say,
Oh,
is your God realistic? You stretch yourself as far as God will allow you to go. So when you talk about realistic goals, He wants you to reach beyond yourself because He wants you to understand that with Him all things are possible.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you achieve these realistic goals, you're probably gonna think it wasn't God, it was you. So if you have things that's stretching you,
Yeah.
pushing you beyond your reach, then it has to be God. And then you can give Him His credit. But realistic goals are not goals that we should try to attain. We should try to go beyond our reach, beyond what's realistic to some. Because your realistic goal may be an impossible goal for somebody else.
Yes.
So whatever you think is realistic, you got to stretch beyond that so that you can go beyond that and know that the reason you were able to achieve that goal was only God.
Do you serve a realistic or a real
Can I do it?
unrealistic God? That's the question.
That's all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm good.
Like again, like make sure you ask questions, comment, call
That was
in.
deep.
But that was deep. Oh, that was something deep.
Well, you have to be able to be around people. Just sitting with the two men here, I know a little bit about both of them. And I know being in their presence, I have to think beyond where I am. Because I want to go beyond where I am, and I want to go beyond where they are. So if you're just sitting there and accepting what is easily brought to you, you're not doing yourself justice, because had Barack Obama felt in this racist society we live in, there's no way I can become president, he never would have. If I thought about my beginnings and where I came from, what I had to deal with, there's no way I could have been anybody's principal of a high school. But I thought beyond my reach. And thank you, Kevin, for that conversation we had. Just sitting around, that's what you do. You align yourself with people who will stretch you. Because when I first started thinking about that, it was this young man right here that gave me that thought. And then from that thought, I can do that. And I did that. But now, had I just stayed in my realistic goals, I never would have achieved that. And I've achieved that and then so much more.
Mm.
Let me ask you a question. If for somebody I know, but for me to ask you, what's one of the toughest things you had to overcome in your life?
Ooh. Which one do I select? The first one that I know most people don't even know about, the physical domestic abuse my mom endured. As a child, I witnessed that. And because she was such a small target for such a huge man, she overcame that. And had I really succumbed to that situation, I had to go back and look at what she endured so that I could go beyond that. And that's why in life, to me, being an adult means so many more things to me than other people. I get to express myself in a way that she didn't get to express herself. Being abused by a man who, if she said the wrong thing, it was liable to cost her something. So as an adult now in my life, I make sure I get around people. I'm married 46 years. We don't put our hands on each other because that's what I learned from her. But now had I succumbed to what she succumbed to, I might have found somebody just like him that was would have abused me. That's not the direction I went in. Another example, I got people in my family who just drink and gamble too much. I'm not a gambler. I'm not a drinker. So you have to look at the situation totally and you decide, am I going to fall into that or am I think Ken said it, I'm going to shift. I just moved over a little bit this
Just a
way.
little bit over that way.
Yeah, and I was able to get around that situation. And, you know, a lot of people feel like what their parents went through, they have to go through. That was never my desire. Never. And I thank God for being able to put me around people who showed me something different. And I was able to shift to that difference.
I ain't know that.
I gotta write this down.
Yeah, that's a lot right there, Miss Bogan.
You know what I just got?
What you got?
Miss Producer, can you write this down? Save this note. We're gonna do a show called "Suffering is Not Traditional." Okay, but a lot of times we continue in the
Yeah.
cycle
Yes.
like it's a tradition.
Yes.
You know, and it's like, no, we have to stop that.
We gotta stop
We
it.
have to stop that.
Break that.
Yeah, suffering's not a tradition.
Make that shift.
Yeah. All right.
Ooh, that
I'm
was-
gonna preach that one. I'm gonna let y'all know right now.
Ooh.
You know what I'm gonna call that word?
Yeah,
When it comes to change,
yeah.
no and not yet.
Expound on that.
Have you reached the goals that you aspire to reach?
No, not yet.
Exactly.
I got you.
That's a testament of faith. No
Yeah,
and not
not
yet.
yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people just like no, and that's it.
Don't shut it off. Not yet.
No and not yet.
Took,
yeah.
is here to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, when you're dealing with God,
Mm-hmm.
no and not yet.
You do it just all the time.
Yeah.
You're
no
not
and
ready.
yet.
Not
Because a
yet.
lot of times, if you got it when you want it, it would destroy you. You're not ready
Yeah.
for it. You're not prepared.
I agree.
You're not prepared because a lot of stuff that we seek and we ask for, and we be like, why we ain't got it? Because you ain't ready.
Wasn't ready.
You ain't ready. That's why a lot of marriages don't make it.
Mm.
You know, you meet somebody, you got the kid on the way, you buy the house, but you ain't even been through 3 seasons. You don't know how to do act in the summertime when a lot of skin out there.
Oh my God.
Hey,
you
you know he ain't got the money to keep the heat on in the winter.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
cold.
Yeah, it's like we aspire for things, but we have to, when we have our new press,
New prayers.
we have to make sure we praying that we prepare for what we asking for. Stop just asking for stuff because how with your parent, you ask for things for so many times. Sometimes they know you're not ready for it. They like, you know what? Go ahead, because they want you to understand that you wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
Man, okay. I got caught. Okay, I had stole a pack of cigarettes from my uncle in the basement. We was living in Chicago, and my daddy came home like, "Oh, that's what you want to do?" He got a pack of cigarettes and sit down and make me smoke the whole pack. I still don't smoke today.
Horrible.
He told me like, "You're not ready for this. You're not ready. And sometimes you have to, like Kendrick Lamar say, sometimes you have to pop out of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you have to pop out and show people they ain't ready for that. Make the adjustment, get back in line. This ain't what you ready for. Get ready. Yeah.
I like that. I got another question for Ms. Bogan. You know where it's going, right? What is what are some motivational books that are good to read? Oh yeah. Go ahead, Ms. Bogan. Oh boy. This is good.
Well, the first one that I know that is motivational to read is the Bible.
Bam!
Yeah.
Because that Bible, basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Say that again. One more time. One more time.
Basic instructions before leaving Earth, the Bible. There is nothing that you go through that he can't answer for you. Okay? And then there are a lot of other books. I like to read autobiographies, information about people's lives. Because when you see what they've gone through to achieve what they've achieved, that helps. The last book I read was from Ketanji Brown, our new Supreme Court Justice, okay? And she told about her life. Man, that made me want to go back and start over again because there was so much in there that I gleaned that could help me if I was a younger me. But that can help a lot of people now. There's a book, helped me with my finances, Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah.
That's a great book to help you in terms of if you want to get your finances straight. That's a great book to read. A book, it's just so many books out there. My pastor is divorced, or was divorced, and he's married now for the second time. He's written an awesome book, which helps me in my marriage today. Life After Divorce by Clinton D. McFarland. That book is so powerful. It's for people who are about to get married, who are married, who have gone through a divorce. It helps get you in the right position to continue on positively with life. I just have a slew of books. I read a lot of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s books. I just a plethora. I'm a teacher by trade, so
Give it
I
to him.
read
Give it to him.
and I read history books too because I love like the autobiographies, but I love history. And there's a lot of our history that we don't know, and that movie that Tyler Perry just put out.
Young
The
lady.
6-something,
6'3".
623,
No, 8, something 8.
683.
It's the young
No.
ladies, right?
It's about the women in the service
yeah.
in World War II. But
I didn't know that.
I taught Black history, so they're hiding a lot of stuff from us. But and now they want us to not even teach it in public schools. But my children learned Black history before they even walked out of my house, and that's a part of life that we're not doing. 6 AAA, that's it.
Wow.
And that's an awesome movie to see. And I think it's maybe 1 or 2 of those women that are still alive. But great book to read, great movie to see. we just have to do more to learn about us. But when I found out that I was from a royal priesthood, a chosen generation, that made me want to be more than I was when I was coming up. Okay, so there are a lot of books out there, and what I would suggest to you, D. Williams, I think was the name up there.
Yeah.
Good.
Make sure that you're reading books that you're interested in, so you finish it,
Yes.
and then books that you are choosing to help uplift you from where you are. Don't read the common books. Read books that elevate you. Michelle Obama's book is an awesome book to read. And there are a lot of great books. A lot. And I can't keep going. 'Cause,
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, go ahead.
He asked.
well,
We're here to
yeah.
give solutions.
But I gave him several books to get started with.
Yeah, you
And
did.
then one will take you to another.
The Bible.
D. Williams,
yeah, that's good.
female.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
I
Okay.
thought, it was, yeah.
Okay. Well, I apologize, ma'am.
Yeah.
But then please read books. Cicely Tyson wrote a book. That was an amazing book. Again, an autobiography. But that's what I love. And then I do have people who have positive. Norman Vincent Peale.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's a old book, but it's a great book to help you think positive.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of books are out there.
You
Who
gotta
stole
help me.
my cheese?
Oh,
That's
yes.
another one.
Who moved my cheese?
The richest man in Babylon. I
Yeah.
think
That was
you,
my
Ken.
book.
Yeah.
My Conversation with Life by Kevin Brown. That's me.
Who that? Who
Yeah.
that?
That's
That
me.
now that is a great book.
It's a inspiring, from rags to riches type.
Mhm.
Triumph, trauma, unforgiveness. It teaches you a lot. That book, I wrote that book, and I'm starting to understand. That book got layers to it. Wherever you are in your walk or understand it, it'll give it to you. The deeper you go, it's like the Bible. The more you read it, the more you get understanding, the more it'll take you down a rabbit hole. So it's up to you and where you are. Every time you read, people have told me they read my book about 3 times. Every time they read it, it's something different. And I put things in there embedded in. When people come to me, only people on that level will come to me and ask me those questions when they're ready. When a student is ready, the teacher will appear. So reading books, Robert Kiyosaki, he got a Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Oh, yeah.
That taught me so much about this, balancing your checkbook, understanding how much money liabilities and assets. A lot of people don't understand that. That thing go deep with assets. Who's an asset in your life? Who's a liability in your life?
Yeah,
A lot.
really.
It's simple. Liability is take stuff out of your pocket. An asset put money in your pocket. Don't make it complicated. So it's a lot of books. Ooh, Lord, it's a lot of books.
I got a question.
I got one more before you say that. Also, this young lady, you know what I'm about
Miles
to say.
Monroe though.
Oh, he got so
that
many.
book.
Which
Oh,
one? Oh, he got a lot of
yeah, that great book.
great book. Yeah, Miles
Yeah.
Monroe. He got a whole catalog on marriage. He's serious about marriage, leadership. Oh my God, finding your purpose.
Right.
You get lost in his.
That's the cultivator.
Oh my God, he's
Yeah.
serious. And also, one of them that's dear to my heart is from a young lady.
Why you laughing?
From a young lady that taught me a lot. And I'm still reading it.
He is so.
Still reading it. I promise you. This is a generational book. It's gonna teach you about life, teach you about marriage, teach you about being faithful, loyal, a leader. And it's from a woman. And her name is Janice Bogan.
What?
Yeah, she got a book. Well, I'll let you say a little bit about it. Go ahead, Ms. Bogan. Her book. You're talking about all the books. I'm just sitting there
I
like,
am in the process
okay.
of finishing this book.
Okay.
I got started on it, and I have made a commitment every day for at least 30 minutes. I am adding to that. And now I have people in my house asking me, what are you always writing? And I say, I have an assignment. It came through a physical being, a human being, but it was actually inspired by God. So this book should be finished. I want to say by August is my goal. I'm trying to get that done. And with the help of the good Lord and some good friends, it's going to be done.
Y'all just wait for that. Oh my God. This lady has seen
Pressure.
how many presidents? She's seen the first black president. She'd have been in segregation. Oh, I ain't gonna. It's a lot. I'm tell y'all that she have
Well, she's lived since 1955, so
1955.
it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. So this book is a generational book. This is good. This is gonna be good. I ain't gonna say no more about it, but I promise you, I can't wait. So coming soon. All them great books. I said, okay, I'll wait. I'll just wait. I waited my turn. My turn. What you got, Ken? Any
Hey.
books that you like? Or I know the Bible,
You
of
call
course.
my books out.
Okay, you got any more?
Yeah.
When your book coming out? Let's go there then.
I'm still living it.
Okay. Oh, now you got something you can give a little. I did the same thing.
I'm still living it.
You can give them a little something. I gave people a portion of me. I'm on my second one. So
Exactly. That's a challenge?
you can, yeah, it's a challenge. I like,
It's
okay.
definitely a
Eh,
challenge.
Yeah,
challenge.
y'all both born in the same month from the same place.
All right.
Okay.
My book will be out before 2026.
Ooh. Oh, here.
Wait, let me back that
I was
up.
about to say, come on back. Hey, this is here.
Before the end of 2026.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
want to push it in.
It's gonna be a life story of me inspiring and talking to my grandson.
Ooh.
So
A generational book.
yeah, I'm gonna tell him my ups and downs, my successes, my failures. Yeah, it's really for everybody. But
Yes.
I'm talking to
You're
him.
talking to him. You're talking to yourself all over again.
Yeah, that's
Technically.
Hey man, you know what his nickname is?
What?
His name is Josiah, but you know what I call him?
What?
Legacy.
Ooh.
That's my only grandson. Like
Yeah.
I got 3 sons, but he gonna get everything that they ignored.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like I've learned having kids in life. Every kid, I got 6 kids, right? I've learned something from every kid through every process. So the father I was with the first kid, I was a better father with the second kid. I was a
Yeah.
better father with the third kid, and so on. And now when I get to the 6th kid, she a beast.
Yeah,
She-
yeah, I already know. Yeah,
she
she reaped the benefits from it all.
She is phenomenal. I get chills talk about her. Wow, she is. It's like she soaked up everything that everybody ignored, you know. And it's like, wow, yeah. That, you know how you sit there, you have kids, and you go like, when I get old, which one's gonna take care of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll make sure I take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, Dad, make sure you're straight because you ain't going to be here.
Yeah.
But see, I'm like my mom. I like to take care of myself to a place where I don't need you to take care of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, my mom, she's so independent to the point of even when she really needs help, she's going to tell you she's fine. She got
Yeah.
it. Like I have to tell my sisters all the time, ignore that. Do what you know needs to be done.
Yes.
But she's so independent. We had a conversation today. She goes, I don't ask nobody for nothing. I don't ask nobody to do nothing. If I don't have it, I wait till I get it. You know? And yeah. I want to live a life where I don't want to be a burden to my kids. I don't want to be dependent on my kids, but I always want to have them there. But if you do it right though,
Yeah.
yeah, they won't be a burden to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to say this. The worst thing is when you get elderly, you get up in life, and you still got to take care of your kids. Because if that's what's going on, it's not that you failed them. I'm going to say they failed you. Because you do the right things. And they,
Didn't capitalize on it.
yeah. They get to the point, like, you got kids in 35, 40. You still taking care of them. You know, now, in the Bible, I see nowhere where it says you stop being a parent. Like, all the way through. But at the same time, man, I'm going to stop. I'm going to go on a rant. Because I've seen so many. Oh, we got 3 minutes?
Yeah.
You know, I'm on the clock.
Yeah.
All right, check this out. Raise your kids. Take care of your kids. Have new solutions for your kids. Don't raise your kids in old ways because we have to be a hybrid. Things change, okay? But if you take care of your kids and raise them properly when they're younger, You won't have to do it when they're older. And I hate to see kids misguided, going in the wrong direction, and they will financially tear down their whole family. That's why I always told my sons, if you ever get in a situation where you doing something you ain't got no business doing, and you go to jail, I ain't coming. I'm not taking my first or my last dime for you doing something you had no business doing and you knew better. That's why none of my kids go to jail, bro.
I like that. Ms. Bogue, you want to give us a closing remark or anything? Talk to somebody. New Year, we gave a lot of solutions. I'm gonna go back. I might go back and look at this one. A lot of
What?
solutions.
You gonna do that?
I
You don't
know.
do that.
I don't even do that. A lot of solutions, and like I said, I talked to these two. Shoot, a lot. I know who I hang around. Y'all kind of get an idea. So you give some younger man or young woman that's looking for a new solution, new prayer, new way. God, they wits in, they ready to quit. They don't know which way to go. They've been crying, struggling. They need a relationship with God. They don't know how to go about doing it. What would you say to them people? I know it's a lot.
I would say that was quite a bit.
That was a lot.
I would say that first of all, keep God 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, be selfish.
Ooh.
You cannot help someone else when that plane is going down and the oxygen mask come down and you haven't put it on yourself first. You can't help them. So be selfish by knowing who you are, whose you are, and where you're headed with him. And then you can help someone else go on the right path that they need to go on. That's it.
Ooh. Ken, you gonna say anything?
I'm gonna go left just a little bit.
There you go.
Miss Boja, your nails are slamming. I've been sitting there, she's moving her hands. I'm like, man, you see?
I see them.
They like, hey,
Boss lady. It's a boss
hey,
lady.
what them colors represent?
For this coming week, it'll be Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
Ooh, okay,
Ooh.
okay.
But it's also my favorite color.
Your favorite? Okay, well, because you sitting there, you move your hands. I'm like, her nails are slamming. Okay.
This boy. I told you.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
Anything else you want to say, man? It's
Hey.
Never a dull moment with Mr. Signature.
Yeah, 2025. Let's have new solutions. Let's get a new prayer. I'm gonna help you out with your new prayer. Stop asking God to do for you and ask God, what can you do for him?
Say that again.
Stop asking God to do for you and ask him, what can you do for him? Lord, how can you use me today?
Okay.
Today. Okay? Try that.
Wow.
And let me know how that worked out for you. Because it worked for me. It worked for me. Yeah.
That was good.
That was great.
I understand.
All I would do to add to that is have a vision for yourself and where you're going. Write down some goals to get there. And hopefully you take some people with you. Because some people are waiting on you to get to where you need to be. And you're not where you need to be, so they're struggling.
Hold up. Okay.
You know, you got a bad man in Robin? Well, maybe go there.
Let's go.
You know, Jesus and the disciples. You know, so there's we got people that do play the background. It's just important. But they're waiting on you and support you to get you where you need to be so we can take care of the whole village. The Joseph. I'm Joseph.
You're inspiring a story, but
I'm shooting.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So this be the change you want to see. That's all I'm saying. Have some vision for yourself. Close your eyes and start dreaming again. But when you dream, you gotta wake up too and take action. Write it down. So like always,
Yes.
I thank you all. I enjoy you all weekly. We got more to come. Thank you so much, Ms. Bogle, for stopping by to grace us with your presence. Can't wait till the book comes out. Well, they can't wait. I'm good. But I promise y'all, you know, it's gonna really, really bless you and your family. She's a generational young lady. They say a good man or woman leaves an inheritance for his kids' kids. Both of them, they don't realize, talked about, he called his grandson legacy. His kids' kids. That's his daughter. His daughter's son. And she got a granddaughter. So this is going to be very interesting. It's a kids' kids. So they got a wealth of stuff to leave their name and legacy for generations to come.
Can I quickly? I have, because they may hear this one day.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 granddaughters
2.
and I have 3 grandsons.
Gotcha.
So
Make sure you get
I
everybody
know
out
I
there.
have more than one grandchild.
Gotcha. Yes. Make sure she's like, hold up.
Please.
I got you.
Hey,
So-
Grandma Nana, we seen you on that
Yeah,
show.
you
Who was
ain't
you
my
talking
name.
about? Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, yes. So yeah, man. Like always, like, subscribe, follow Singleton Brown Live. Coming to you on all platforms. Also on Roku TV, Gift TV. Check us out. We got a lot of things coming this year. Just sit back. Coming soon.
Mm.
Who are we, man?
Who are we? I'm a black man
This kid.
living white. Hey, I'm a Singleton, man.
On there, I'm gonna get behind the scenes and then I'm gonna let him sit here and let's have a little fun. He's been very conservative. I appreciate it. He's been very, very conservative.
I'm
But I'm gonna let you
I'm
go.
exposing you, man, like I'm gonna cut up.
Yeah, you gonna cut up. I'm gonna let you cut up. I'm gonna let him cut up. He waiting. But who are we, man?
Hey, we Singleton.
And I'm Brown.
And we what?
We was live.
Now we not.
Peace.
Peace.
Never dull moment.